Now here's one that's been under request for quite some time by a good many of you, honestly. Ever since Chrono Trigger, honestly, and a few of the other Blind games I played, this has been the most requested game by far, and it is Super Metroid for the Super Nintendo. I don't even remember what video it was. Something like I had mentioned I'd never played this or any Metroid game. That just triggered an influx of people saying it. And by influx, I mean probably only a handful of people over the years, but quite a bit relative to me. Anyways, I figured I'd give a shout out to a few of you that mentioned for me to play this. The only ones I remember by name are Phoenix Down 603, Disaccharide 37, I think that was the number. And my friend Garrett's been bugging me to play this for a while. I know nothing about this. I've seen it in top 10s. I've seen it heralded as one of the greatest Super Nintendo games of all time. So let's see what I think. Because I mean, I'm pretty big on platforms. Also, discovered that on a previous trying to do this intro that B is actually in fact B in this game. I was like, is it just showing me the thing again? German text, French text. Okay, those are interesting options. When you think of the top languages, it's just like French, German. Okay, wait. Seriously? Do I not have like a... I don't want to play this in German. Can I... Maybe it's just going to do text? That text is all it's going to be in this. Not like there's going to be voice acting. Okay.
Metroid is in captivity.
Okay.
Is at peace.
I stand corrected. Super Nintendo can do voice acting. Alright. So apparently we're going to have some German subtitles. Alright then. For all you German people out there, I guess that's going to be favorable. First battled the Metroids on planet Zebes. It was there that I foiled the plans of the space pirate leader Mother Brain to use the creatures to attack galactic civilization. Now I've been informed that this isn't necessarily the worst thing to play out of order, and that first game in fact is quite frustrating to play. I do recognize that from like footage and stuff. Must be the ending of the first game or something, I'm not really too sure. I don't even want to try and read the German. I next fought the Metroids on their homeworld, SR-388. I completely eradicated them except for a larva, which after hatching followed me, like a confused child. Alright. I honestly took a moment there to figure out if I wanted to go find a different ROM that had no subtitles, but I don't think I'm going to find one necessarily. I have no idea. This was like one of the only few I could grab. Not to mention, hey, anyone that's out there that's German can read this. I mean, it has happened before. I've had German viewers, so why not just do that, I guess. I'm just gonna justify it that way. Not the fact that I'm too lazy to go find another download, of course. So, she adopted, like, an alien? Oh yes, I'm sorry, I know she's a she. I'm pretty sure that's like a well-established thing out there in the gaming world. I personally delivered it to the Galactic Research Station at Ceres so scientists could study its energy-producing qualities. Okay, go away, German. I'm trying to get through this. Alright, so it's been under laboratories. The scientists' findings were astounding. They discovered that the powers of the Metroid might be harnessed for the good of civilization. This is pretty slow text, man. So there's a story to this. Most platformers don't really have much of a story, although this might just be the intro, and then hey, it's like the rest of the game's just right there for you to live through. Satisfied that all was well, I left the station to seek a new bounty to hunt, but I had hardly gone beyond the asteroid belt when I picked up a distress signal. Ceres Station was under attack. That's not good, I think. I have no idea. It's probably not good. Because, I mean, why else would she be rushing back to save it? Question mark. Space Colony... Colony Forschungsen Station. That's its official name now. I don't even know if the text wasn't on the screen long enough to figure that out. Can I move now? I can move. Can I shoot? I can shoot. Okay. So I'm using the PS3 controller here, so triangle is shoot, circle's jump, and nothing else does anything at the moment. Triggers, ooh, really? I can shoot up on angles. That's kind of cool. That might come in handy. It might not be the best calibration for that. I've also heard that these games make you feel like a rat in a maze. I'm just looking at that top HUD over there with all the grids it has to offer, and I know I've seen screenshots of more than that, so this could be interesting to say the least. Okay, let's just shoot. I'm kind of getting a doomy feeling here, as in the game. Like, I don't know, there's gonna be like enemies just randomly... I don't know. Shoot anything that moves. Is that the strategy to do this? Is that a person? Oh, I can stay crouched too. Are you alive? I don't think so. It's probably why the station's in distress. Wasn't that the thing in the intro? Like the little brain thing was in there. Did it like break out and go to attack everything? Isn't like that supposed to be something Samus rescued? I have no idea. A lot of questions. Oh, wait. Energy. Oh, hey, there it is. Curious about something, though. My energy doesn't get low. Oh, that must be my health. I don't know what I lost 1 health to, unless 99's max. Ooh. Oh, hey! Okay, thing. Alright, Purple Dragon. Let's get rid of you here. Man, these remind me of those, like, things from Smash Bros. All the, like, purple things you fight. I forget what they're even called. Okay, right into the heat of things here, apparently. Didn't expect this. Okay. Music's very ambient, though. I really like the feeling this gives you. For now, it's kind of like, oh god, it's supposed to be, like, spooky and stuff, and it kind of is. So, can we... Yeah. Okay. Just fire upwards. Oh, we get it. Is there a way to fire directly upwards? There totally is, too. Okay. I'm gonna opt to do that more often than not, I think. Ow. Maybe not. Okay. Don't die in the first boss here. Is there any shame in that? Probably. I don't know. Okay. Oh my god, let's stop getting hit by that stuff at least. Come on. There's not many invincibility frames here, is there? Please tell me that's hitting. Oh, hey. Holy crap. Mode 7. Emergency. Self-destruct sequence activated. Evacuate colony immediately. Oh, what? Also known as whatever German that was. Oh, look at that. The timer moves. Technology of the 1994s. This game's 1 year older than me. That's crazy. I often don't feel that way, because I've always been, like, behind the times in the games I've played, because we were, like... We always just had, like, consoles really late and stuff, and I just kept sticking with playing, like, Super Nintendo and stuff anyways. So I've really been well acquainted with it more than I probably should have been for someone who's 20. Okay, this is all hurting me as well, I might add, I think. At least it's impeding me. I don't know if it's actually taking down my energy. I don't know. Oh god, this is moving. This is like SOS, this sinking ship here. Okay, can we please not lose the screen? That would be nice. Can we get out? Okay. I think I made it out in time. I super did. That kind of gives me a Descent feeling. I wonder if like every level's kind of like that. I don't know if anybody's played Descent, but it's like an old airplane, 6-axis, I don't know what they call it, 6-axis, like first-person shooter. Like zero gravity, you're in a plane, kind of like Doom. Around the same era. You always like go through the mission, you just like shoot the core, classic shoot 'em up thing, and then you like escape a building, and that's just how it goes. Is that Mars we just flied to? Words. Are we going to see Matt Damon? Maybe Samus is the one that rescued Matt Damon. Like what, 22 years prior? And this game's like really old. Not really, I mean, it is, but yeah. I don't know, it just doesn't really click, even for me. Like, something like Super Nintendo's old. Where am I going here? This place did not look as red as advertised. Or was that where we were flying away from? I didn't pay attention very well. I kind of tend to do that when I do these. Not pay attention as well, so if I'm acting like a complete idiot at some points, forgive me there. I'm just like shooting, also. Is there like a way to like... I know you can like roll into a ball or something. Is that like an ability? Probably is. That's not a death cliff, is it? Okay, that's not a death cliff. One of those might be, though. Okay. Fall damage? Is that a thing? I don't think so. I wouldn't expect it to be. Okay, see, that looks like an instance, like... I know a few things. Like, I know you can, like, roll into a ball and stuff. I think I know the well-established stuff, obviously, but... I really don't know much beyond that, like, story tropes of these things. Okay, maybe I need a different gun to open a purple one. Is there a purple gun? I cannot fit through there. Wonderful. Yeah, I've also been, like, told, like, just... I don't know, I've been told by some people, told not, just, like, don't even bother with the first game. I don't know if that's necessarily what they mean. I think it's just, like, the first game I've heard is... You know, like most NES games, like... artificially, I don't know what to call it. A lot of NES games seem to have that like trope that they make them really hard because they're not like, in reality they're like 1 hour long games at best for a game like this. And if it wasn't difficult, you'd get through it in 1 hour. So that kind of like thing. So it's like artificially extended time to beat the game or whatever, you know? But so I think that I've heard that Metroid's one of like the worst things of that. Like it's extremely difficult, so I don't know, I've just heard it's extremely difficult. How far does this go down? Is this looping? I don't know. Okay, that's a really long way. I really don't want to run all the way back up that. As much as I like platforming, I don't know if I like platforming through like a mirror image room a bunch of times. Huh, okay, this kind of looks like that area in the intro where it was like shooting to the brain. Or that was the first game, wasn't it? Yeah. I remember I almost actually considered playing the first Metroid game, and that would kind of abolish the fact that I wouldn't... Today, the fact that I don't know anything about these games and can do this blind, if it hasn't been established, blind means that I've not played the game before. So, or anything in the series in this case, either. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. I doubt shooting activated that, but who knows. It's just like, just descending deeper into the depths of this place. I don't even know what to say with this. Okay, this looks familiar. From videos, probably again. Is that a... Morphing ball, there it is. The morph ball, otherwise known as. It's all I've ever heard it called. Shortening the language to make it easier. Sounds like people... Oh, okay, I don't like that. Can I do? Oh, I don't even know how I did that. Wait, down? Okay, wait, down, circle. No. Down, square. Or X, square, triangle. How did... Do I just walk towards it? I honestly don't know how I did that. I'm just pressing everything. Oh, whoa. Was I able to run like that before? I don't think I was. I don't know. It only seemed like that area allowed me to, or at least gave me the space to. That's probably... Yeah, that's probably all it's a matter of. Okay, so I can't currently get through this. Or can I? If I ball up... Oh, I totally can. Oh, hey. Okay. Can I jump while I'm in that form? I still don't know how I did that. I pressed X and it happened, but... Oh, okay. That works, I guess. How do I do that? I really don't know. I'll be cutting out whatever's necessary here. I'm just gonna figure this out first. I'm not too sure. I might need some distance. That doesn't look friendly. Do I need to jump? Oh. Okay, his head turned into a rocket. Missile! Not far off. That's pretty nice. Select green and then press the X button. Green. How do I select green? Select? Oh, okay, it's actually the select button. And then press X. Oh, X is not going to be... That's going to be confusing. X will be, yeah, the shoot button triangle. Okay. If I'm referring to anything in that way, it's because I am, in fact, using the PS3 controller. How do I do that? Down twice. Okay, that's a lot better. At least I know how to activate it. I was worried about having to, like, escape this place or something and having to activate that on the fly. Oh, I can destroy any of those. Okay, that's kind of handy. So the fact I need to get through multiple of these. There we go. Oh, they're going to respawn. That's nice of them. Hang on, hang on. So does this said missile let us through here? It does not. I'm only gonna cut it at 3. I don't want to waste too many of those. It might be something like you need to use 5 to get through, but I doubt it. So I don't want to waste them all for that because it's probably one of my more powerful weapons. Nothing back there. I'm trying to remember. This is probably one of those games back in the day where people had a pen and paper to, like, map out this maze. I remember something that was the worst for that for me, and I know the version of the game is really crappy. It's actually the one I grew up with, but Wolfenstein 3D on Super Nintendo, really bad version. Speaking of German, actually, from the subtitles. Oh god, enemies. Jeez. Oh, ammo. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, speaking of that, like, the whole ordeal with, like, the Wolfenstein 3D Nintendo, like, butchering the port or whatever, that kind of funny story, you've probably all heard it. If you haven't, Nintendo didn't want any of the you know, the Nazi symbols or the Nazis being in Wolfenstein 3D to affect the game being released on their console, so they went in and they removed all, like, identifications of that, completely changed the game's story up and all this stuff without even, like, telling id, the company that made Wolfenstein 3D, which for those that don't know is, like, the first-person shooter ever. And, I don't even remember where I started going with this story. It's late, I might mention. But, yeah, that was a thing. Oh, right, yeah, because, the one good thing about the Super Nintendo version, other than the improved music, was they, not to mention the Jaguar music's better than Super Nintendo's even, so... Anyways. That they had, like, a map system. If you paused, you could, like, check out the map. And it was really handy, because, like, I know I've played through Wolfenstein, like, the versions they released on, like, Xbox Live Arcade and stuff, and didn't have a map. It kind of sucked. It's very easy to get lost in those kind of games. Especially in the levels, like, idea of difficulty is just extending the length of the level. And the only way to really, like, know where you hadn't been already is was if there, like, wasn't dead bodies there. And that's pretty much Wolfenstein and Doom in a nutshell. Doom wasn't as bad for it, because everything's a bit more distinguishable when you kind of have, like, elevation levels and stairs and a bit more distinguishable stuff than just, like, the same looking rooms over and over again. I still quite like Wolfenstein. This is... I have to mention this is quite a lot of platforms to jump up if I didn't mention it earlier. Which I know I did. Okay, I think that's the end of it. Good job, first of all. Okay. Let's just get up here. This is ridiculous. That's a lot of platforms. I'm just gonna say that now. I'm gonna be completely honest about this game. Playing it, not that it really took any enjoyment out of it, really, but that's a lot of platforms to be putting in a small area like that. I guess maybe to give you the sense of depth, like, falling down the depths, I have no idea. Honestly. Okay, so those purple ones. Is it like I come back to this planet later, kind of thing, and I have a weapon that can get me through those? Because it doesn't seem like the missiles are what was getting me through there. So go through there. Okay, now that I can actually use that with precision. Is that a save area? Reminds me of something like... Ooh, it totally is, too. I would like to save. Still kind of throws me off that A is actually A in this game. It's usually like B in these things. Anyways. Save point's probably a good spot to call this, so thank you guys for watching. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more videos, comment if you wish, and we'll see you next time on Super Metroid Blind, where I try to navigate these mazes. I don't even think this is going to be like one level per episode or anything, because I'm pretty sure these are... I get the sense that these are going to be pretty long, so we'll see. Anyways.